Lesson 17. Come, Holy Spirit. During the Last Supper, Jesus told his disciples, "And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to help you and be with you forever, the Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept him because it neither sees him nor knows him. But you know him, for he lives with you and he will be in you. I will not leave you as orphans. I will come to you." The apostles were so dependent on Jesus. They had spent 3 years with him day and night. He was getting ready to leave them and go to his Father. And he assured them that they would not be left alone. They would not become orphans. Through Holy Spirit, they would have fellowship with him in the exact same way as when Jesus was on earth physically with them. John 16:13 says, "But when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you in all truth, the full and complete truth. For he will not speak on his own initiative, but he will speak whatever he hears from the Father, the message regarding the Son, and he will disclose to you what is to come in the future." John 14:26 tells us, "But the Helper, the Comforter, the Advocate, the Intercessor, the Counselor, the Strengthener, the Standby, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, in my place, to represent me and act on my behalf. He will teach you all things, and he will help you remember everything I have told you." Look at all his names which describe his personality. The Helper, one who assists you in all your ministry work. The Advocate, the one who speaks on your behalf. The Counselor, the one who counsels and consoles you. The Strengthener, the one who gives you strength when you need it. Your hub house should lead you to not only bear fruit for God, but also draw closer to God. Here are some easy steps you can follow in order to draw closer to Holy Spirit. Acknowledge his presence. Just realizing he's with you will inevitably bring you closer to him. Understand that Holy Spirit is a spirit. He doesn't have a body. Therefore, you can't connect with him through sight. However, he can come in your heart. He can make his voice known to you. He's just as real as the ground under your feet. Acknowledge him daily. Speak to him regularly. I could have written pray to him, but I'm actually referring to just casually speaking to him. Not irreverently, but speaking to him regularly. If you're silent, he may also be silent. If you engage in conversation, he will respond. Obey him. Holy Spirit wants to use you. In order to do so, he will want to speak through you, act through you, love through you. Often, we're the ones standing in his way. The more we yield and submit to him, the closer he will draw to us. Have a sensitive conscience. Conscience is the part of your spirit which allows you to discern what is right and wrong. As you continue to grow your relationship with Holy Spirit, he will awaken your conscience. Be sensitive to sin in your life. And if you do sin, confess it and receive forgiveness. And in this way, you won't grieve Holy Spirit. Maximize your relationship with Holy Spirit. Go to the Ready, Set, Grow program and take the module on Holy Spirit. The revelation you'll uncover will make you a fantastic hub host. Great men and women of God are in truth ordinary. What makes them extraordinary is the level at which Holy Spirit is moving through them. You see, Holy Spirit is the extra. Until Jesus was 30 years old, he was an ordinary man. Yes, he was already full of wisdom and love, but it's only when the Holy Spirit came upon him that he was filled with power. That's when his ministry took off. The greatness in all of us is not in self, it's in Holy Spirit. Draw closer to him and he will make you extraordinary. Remember, the Holy Spirit is not the doer, but rather the helper. He won't do the work of the Father without us. We need to engage, and he will help us with what we need to make it happen.